What's going on, boys and girls? Sergeant Ty here, back with Dyson Sphere program. Alright, so to be honest with you, I couldn't put the game down. I got the towers and I'm like, it is time to automate the universe, destroy everything. So, right where we left off, we got the tower up and running. First things first, we are actually going to set this up ready to go. So this is going to be demanding it when it is set and ready to go. Minimum load, we're going to go 100% with these. I got a bunch of these towers. As you can see, I got 21 towers in my pocket. Let's go ahead and put... It's kind of funny that we can have those in our pocket. But I did apparently fill up 10 liquid tanks, so there's that achievement. Done. Now let's go ahead and put this down. And the way we're going to do this is we're actually going to go disconnect all of that, and we're going to put that straight into the tower. And this is going to, no. This is going to supply. That gives us 5,000 availability. How much is in here? So let's go ahead and take all of this and throw it into there. Get rid of that. Sweet. So now, let's get some drones up and running. How are we going to do that? So first we need to make the thrusters. So we need steel and copper. I think the best thing we could do here is kind of leech off this steel line that we already have going and grab some copper from here. So I don't think we're going to need that much right away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do this. Go into there, and then go into there. And then we're also going to take a second layer built out. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And birds have lost their mind. Surprise. Alright. So, we got copper. Now we need the steel. We can pull another line of steel off of here. Up the second level. And before anyone asked what this contraption is let's say, like, I don't know if you guys saw it in the slow-mo, but I put the pink barbells into here, and what it's going to do, it's going to proliferate everything in there. So like if I put this in here, you can see that it's going to drop out. I don't want to really proliferate that, but you can see now it's coming out proliferated at the second level, which is exactly what I want. That's what this whole setup is, which is nice. So, alright, now... How many of these do we need? We need 6 machines. We need 6 assemblers. So let's start there. Let's go 6. 4, 5, and 6. Let's back that off and bring it around... Well, let's see. How much of each does it need? So we're going to be doing... That's final product. Oh. We're going to start with the thrusters first then. So, how much needs? 3 copper, 2 steel. Which means this needs to be on the closest. Well, it's going to be best if it's on the closest. So let's do it this way. And we're going to go ahead, well, might as well not copy it until we have the inserters in. Keep this on the second level. Oh, we're going to have to go up a level, actually. Reason being is that perforated paint line. So let's go there, and then go down. Do a little snaky. Go there, and then start the track down. Will that work? Yes, it will. So we'll bring this all the way up to there. And it's just those 2 things, steel and copper. And then outbound. Actually, the thrusters... Thrusters, we need 10.7 of these, actually. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's drag this down. And we'll start with this end one because that's the one that's going to be most important. Set up first so we can copy paste everything else. And then we just drag this down. We're going to have the outbound belt actually come back inward. We'll just do that for now. Let's come on, let's get this built so I can do that. There we go. Perfect. So let's make sure to keep this thing powered. So every fourth machine. Just like that. Oh, nope. I'm still learning how to count. I said every fourth. So be right there. Yeah. There we go. Now we got a bunch of thruster engines coming in. So now for the thruster engines, those are going to go back into an assembler. I'm just throwing it down so we could take a look. We need processors, iron, and thrusters. So the thrusters are going to be easy enough. We can just kind of do this number with it. Except we don't need that much. Again, this is 6 factories, so we'll take that up. And there's 6. And we will get everything else on the other side. How long does it... Crafting time, it's 4 seconds for one. So, yeah, we can easily throw it out on the outside belt. So, there's 1, there's 2, and we're going to take the third. Yeah, we're going to take it out. Throw this in the center, since that's going to be the problem child. Actually, it's going to be more than a problem child, so let's do it this way. Okay, so now we need to do in, out, in. Bring that all the way down. So, how are we going to get the... Which one needs to go in first? So we need iron in first, but it's on 4 seconds, so it's really not going to be that big of a deal. But let's get some iron out this way. So there's proliferated iron. So give me a second. Alright, so now I proliferated this because I didn't realize that this was not the unproliferated steel, so fix that problem. So now let's go ahead and let's bring the iron in there to there. I'm leeching off the main iron source here. I think that's more than enough for a while. I don't think we're going to be having an issue there. I think we're going to run out of resources on the map first before we do that. So, alright, now we need... Which one's in next? We only have processors left, actually. Then it's outbound. So there's processors right there. So I wonder if I could do this. 1, 2, 3. We'll do it there. Gotta kind of snake the belt a little bit. And then we'll take this down there. Go to there and go into there. And then now we're going to have drones coming on the outside there. I'm going to go ahead and put in a big box worth. Actually, we don't need boxes anymore. Guess what we need? We need towers. Everywhere we go, we need towers. So we're going to do this and go into there. Then now this is going to store my drones. All of them. Do I really need that many right now? No, we'll kind of limit it to 2,000. But... let's put in our first drones. Boop. And then here comes the barbells. Ho ho. They're slow at first, but there they are. And they're heading over. They're grabbing a bunch of the pink barbells. Oh, I love this. I love this, I love this, I love this. They're going to drop in there. They're going to come out with little pink barbells on them and fly right back to this tower. Cool thing is if everything's in a tower, you can grab it from across the map, which is awesome compared to a box that you can't grab. So I got a bunch of extra stuff in here in my inventories. Can you take it? And can you take it? Planetary logistics. Done. Awesome. So now, go in here, and we drop as many as we can, which is 50. 50 per tower. And we're going to go ahead and bring up this charge rate. Might as well just max it out. It's going to be a little bit of a strain on our power system, but look at all of them going and coming. Oh, yeah. Yes, I could just grab them like this and then bring them all, but I don't want to. That's what the logistics drones are for. Put a bunch into there. Yes, this will be transferred into an interstellar once we get there, but that's at a later date. Alright, so now, next big project we need to work on. We need to get yellow science up and running, which is titanium crystals and diamonds. Diamonds are easy. Coal. Except one little caveat. We have 4 million, but where are we going to pull it from? And I was thinking, let's pull either that one or this one. There's our diamonds, but our titanium crystals are going to be a bit of a thing. So, right there. Oops. No, not organic crystals. This one. So it's going to take the titanium ingots and organic crystals. Organic crystals, though, is going to be a nightmare. So let's head over to the oil facility. How much refined oil do we have? We have very little, which means we need to expand this. And we need to expand this by a lot. So, how are we going to do that? So we have almost all the oil on the map tapped. Almost. We might actually be able to just do some kind of oil setup here. So let me pull up the calculator and see exactly what we need. Alright, so I think the best way for me to do this is to just start plopping it down. I've put some landfill down in this area because I know I'm going to need every bit of this land. So let's go ahead. First things first, we need to start off with 26 refineries. That is a whole lot of refineries. So how do we want to do this? 15 and 15 is 30. So we just need to drop 2 off. Be 26. So there's 26. And look, I can count. Huh. We win! Game over! Alright. No, seriously though. That's not gonna work. Because we need outputs. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. So we're going to need 26 of these doing this. Which means with this one, taking in 2 oil, giving out 2 refined and 1 hydrogen. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. So if we do it this way for the hydrogen, this way for the oil. Yeah, and we can bring the refined back too, or do a temporary stockpile of it right here. I think that's going to work. So, I don't know. Just something about that just doesn't feel right. 2, 2, and 1. So let's just... So... I'm trying to think of a way so when I flip this it works correctly. Evenly. What's the crafting time? 4 seconds? Oh, then it really doesn't matter. And then we'll do hydrogen in the middle, refined on that side. So we don't screw this up. This is oil, this is hydrogen, and this is refined. Right? Yes. And this is going to be X-ray cracking. Boom. Now we have to offset this a little bit because the inserters. Oh, that's not gonna work. So if I offset it just that much, and I go to put this inserters, this is the refined oil. Yeah, it doesn't work. These need a space. Crud. Okay, so there we go. Now how many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we need to add another 3. Okay, oh, no wonder it's not gonna work. I'm not running the belts the right way. And we'll go there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now if I take this, and we're gonna actually have to get rid of those inserters. So if I put it there, it's not gonna work. But if I offset it by 1, it should work, in theory. So we're going to take the input there, output there, and output there. There we go. So I just need to expand the belts by 1. And it will work. And there we go. So if I look at this, this is 26, and we needed 25.5, so that gives us just that little bit extra, which I am okay with. Sweet. So now how are we going to store this in the meantime? I think throwing the hydrogen in here, and the light oil in there, or the refined oil. I think that's going to be the best way for now. Is it very good? No. But it will suffice. So we can go there. Go there. Every once in a while, one of these machines is not going to like this, so that's okay. So we'll go there, and we'll go on the end there. Put this one in the center there, and put this one in the center there. Perfect. So now we just got to get the oil inbound. And I think the easiest way for us to do this is actually to kind of splice it off from here. And we're going to go there, there, and there. And we're going to take a bit off for ourselves. And put it into there. And if I remember right, it's that one. Alright, so let's get that built real quick. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and we need another 20.7 refineries. And they're doing this one. Oh, this one's X-ray cracking. And why are we doing X-ray cracking? For the hydrogen and the graphite. And the graphite we can pull from somewhere else, so I'm not too worried about that. So, let's go ahead and get... I need 2.1 water per second. So let's go ahead and get some of these up and running. And we'll put that one there. That's going to be more than what we need, which is perfectly okay with me. Now we need 8.7 machines of chemical plants making plastic. And that needs the energetic graphite, which is what we're going to do with this. So we're going to take that and we're going to put that there. And we're going to have the graphene. Actually, we're going to move that down just a bit. There we go. Yes, I'm sure I want to delete that because I want to put that there. We'll get the power pole up there in the front. It's fully charging, which is awesome. This is going to be requesting the energized graphite, which we don't have any supply for, which I'm okay with right now. And then we're going to need the refined oil. So we'll have the graphene coming out here. Well, let's see. How much does it need? Needs 2 oil and 1 graphene. So we're actually going to change that to number 2. Because what we're going to do is stop relying on belts everywhere and start relying on our drones. So we'll do that. So this very first one's going to be refined. This one's going to be energized graphite. So we need input there, input there. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do the output there. And this last one's going to hold the plastic. So now, how many of these machines do we need again? We need 8.7, so we need 9, so might as well go 5 on each side. So we'll start with that. It's like I've done this game before. Alright, so let's go ahead, get this done. There we go. We can drop that down now. Oh, forgot about the output belts. There we go. Let's get this powered up. And there's that one. Okay. Now we're going to flip this on its head. Can we get 5 in there that way? No. Okay, so if we offset it... Actually, what we could do is we could just put this down here. Oh, nope. We're going to do it like this. And that's still a nope, because it's not lined up. There we go. So we're going to have input there and an input there. And we're going to have it outputting on set imaginary line there. Going there. Perfect. And so we just bring this out to there and grab this. Collides with another object. Oh, I see what happened there. This didn't get a proper spacing. Okay. There we go. I see, I see, I see. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna output it there. Perfect. And then there's 10. So now the trick is, first of all, getting it all powered, so when everything starts to moving and grooving, it works. So now here is where you put another tower in. Get it powered up. Then you take... Oh, it's not going to allow me to click through. We're going to do like this. And this is going to be hydrogen, and this is going to be refined oil. I'm not going to hold on to 7. Okay, and then make sure our mech's filled up. We're going to put in a bunch of drones here. Sweet. And then we're going to come over here. And actually, I'll just run the acid because it's on ground level anyways. And then this one will also hold sulfuric acid as a supply. Alright, minimum load, yep, and maximum recharge, yep, works for me. Power's still good, sweet. Alright, alright, alright. I have a better idea. We're gonna go like this. Take this out, put that in there, and then we're gonna take this and put it into there. Oh, we got 2 lines of acid coming in at all times, which means we can get rid of a bunch of our stockpile. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and draw all this out because I want to get rid of more of these containers. Alright, stop that. We'll bring that into there. We'll bring this into there. Perfect. Alright, now let's go get this refined oil and this hydrogen into a tower. So it's going to be kind of a rinse and repeat for me for a little bit while I do this. So I will bring you guys back in a minute. Alright, now that I got the coal up and running, we're going to throw all of it into a tower for now. For nowsies. Alright, and minimum load, maximum recharge, and this is going to be just straight coal as a supply. And we'll go into there. We'll go into there. And just kind of a rinse and repeat. This is what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. And this gives us the chance soon enough to be able to do a massive colonization of a single world for our smelting processes. Perfect. And there we go. Oh, looks like I might have overloaded that one belt. Yes. There we go. So that'll start draining out. Yep, that's draining out. And this is kind of not really draining out. That's okay. So now we need to pick a spot on the planet. Let's just start it right here, actually. So let's go ahead and pave over the world, and I'll show you guys in a little bit what I'm going to do. Alright, now going forward, it's not going to be a little while till we get blue belts, but going forward, all of our designs are going to be based off of blue belts. So 15, how much is it again per second? 30. So now we just drop it down by 1, and then we do another 15. We have our entry level belt, and we have our outry belt. And we'll bring it to there. We'll bring this one to there. Oh, we can't bring them to that close. So we need to get the splitter on. If I can click, that would be nice. And we're going to bring it out. And then we're also going to throw a proliferator on it. Looks like I need to make a few more of those. Perfect. And while it does that, we are going to do coal. Do we need this much coal? No, 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 no. We do not. Actually, let's do it like this. So we can have a proliferator coming inward. Okay. Let's set up belts real quick. Or inserters. Whoops. Entry. Exit. And this one's also going to be coal. Actually, what I'm going to do real quick is before I set this to coal, blueprint. Alright. Blue belt smelting. And we're going to do that again. Blue belt smelting. Alright, and the way we're going to actually set this up, let's see. First of all, we're going to put it down as a blue belt of, go back to this one, and it's going to be smelting, and it's going to be proliferated. Perfect. Save blueprint. So, smelting line, this one, early game. I need to make another folder for early game, mid game, and late game, so. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, oh, anybody else notice that? I made a copy of this without having inserters on all of it. Let me get that fixed. Alright, now that we got that done, let's go ahead and get a tower here. I really should be starting these on like main meridian lines. Actually, that might be worthwhile. Let me go ahead and X, F2. And let's go ahead and get the tower in first. Let's put it right there. Where's the next closest one? Right about there. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna press O, blue smelting line. And we're gonna go ahead and put that there. There we go. So let's get this rebuilt, and in the meantime, let's get a power pole going. And we'll put that, oh, wrong one. We want this one right there. So this one is going to be coal inbound as the supply, as the demand. And we're going to have energized graphite coming out. So we'll do that. We'll do this one. And then we're going to take this off. I don't want to actually get this connected up yet. So let's go ahead and just wrap this all the way back over. Back in. Perfect. So now we're also going to need this on a demand, but we're only going to need like, well, drones right now are pretty slow. Yeah, it's okay. So let's get that in there. And this whole line is irrelevant because we need to go down one. Power. Think I would learn by now, but no. Okay. Let's get some power going for all of these. So go there. Excess of power poles, that's okay. It's better than having one flashy inserter. There we go. So now, the reason I'm doing all of this on camera with you guys is so this way you guys can see how this blueprint was set up. And yes, I am making this one up as we go along. I'm not copying this from a save file. I'm not looking on another screen. I am doing this by memory, by what we need. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and go here to here into there. So now this is going to be a full logistics ready to go, set up on a planet. This is going to have all of what we need. We just have to build the infrastructure on each one of the planets so everything comes in. So we'll go ahead and smack that. There we go. We got all that in there. The way I'm actually going to do this is I'm going to do it like this. Now, we're going to take all of this. Actually, we can go ahead and take all of this. And we'll just take out that. And this is going to be a 4. So this is going to be blue belt worth of smelting. Using proliferators. And using logistics towers. And this is going to be tower smelting line. And we're going to continue with that for tower smelting line. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save that blueprint. So there's the tower, so we know what we're looking for here. So there we go. So now let's go ahead and put this back as coal. Put this back as that. We're going to demand this. And let's go ahead and connect it all up. So right there. And watch everything come to life. All the ships are heading out right now, trying to go get a bunch of coal. And we're going to put a bunch into this one too. So that one's going to be transferring coal. This one's going to be receiving coal. This is going to absolutely work. Except we don't have these set up. Now boarding. And this one's going to be also energized graphite, and we're going to have to set that filter so when it comes out it's ready to go, but not until we have proliferation. So let's head over to the proliferation plant. Let's throw that into the tower and let's get this all up and running. Going forward, this is going to be a lot easier. Alright. So instead of taking it out of the splitter there, I'm actually going to create a whole nother splitter here. Reason being, I want majority of it to go there. The excess will go into the towers. Perfect. And this is going to solely hold proliferators. For now, I think 2,000 might overstrain our production, but we'll find out. Only once it reaches 25 will it actually send it out, which is nice. There we go. And once the proliferation is in, then we can set this one to go. Come on, there's our first bits. There's our first little bitsies. Come on. Come on. I can't wait till these things speed up. So we can do that too. And there we go. Input is full. Output is full. Now just gotta wait for another 200 more to come in. And then we'll set this to go. Alright, now we got the tower up. I upped it to 500 just so that way there's plenty in transit for me. Alright, so let's go ahead and send the coal out. You're going to watch, it's not going to get past probably like here. I'm just going to keep my mouse there. But you're going to see that it's taking it, chewing it up, and spitting it out. And it's getting proliferated, and it's getting sent back into the logistics network. So as soon as 25 of it gets ready and to go, the other tower is going to request it. So let's wait for the first one to come out. And 25 is on its way. Which way is it coming from? Yep, it's coming from that tower right there. So now let's head over there. There's a few drones coming inbound. So as soon as we see the coal coming in, it will be good to go. Sweet. So now where did the water come into play? Oh, for the organic crystals aspect. I guess we're going to have to finish that one up at a later point. That's a little bit unfortunate. But here we go. How's our power doing? We're getting up there now. Any coming back yet? Hello. That is kind of pretty though. Just looking at them, watching them launch. Heading over the horizon. And some from the horizon are coming over this way. And then it's going to get dished out onto this belt. Going to get processed into plastic and put back into the system so the drones can carry it to somewhere else. And it works. Here comes the first one. There's the first bit right there. Is everything fully... Oh, the oil is not proliferated. Well, I guess that's a project for another day, but still. Yeah, this oil's not proliferated. That oil's not proliferated. Let's just do a quick, cheeky, dirty thing and do this. And we're gonna go down here. Go there, and go into there. We got some proliferation going that way. Once I power it. There we go. How much is in here? There's quite a bit in there. It's gonna take a while for all that to go away. Do I dare? You know what I could do actually? Still have a huge storage of it over here. That is also not proliferated. I'll just throw it all into here. Well, I think that's where we're gonna call it. Because we have done quite a bit this episode, and we've opened up a lot of doors by getting the towers up and running, getting a bunch of these drones that are not at this location. They're somewhere else. Right there. No. Ah! I'm already losing track of my own place. Anyways, we have the drones up and running. We have the towers up and running. I think this is actually a very good spot. Ooh. Why do we have no coal? Our power's dead. Ruh-roh. I think we might have a slight problem here. These aren't able to dish out enough because we're consuming so much. Which means we're going to have to make the hard dash push to... Actually, we could get coal back into the network and drop a tower right here to fill up these 3 belts. It's not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 5 that those towers need. Nope, it's more than that. It's 7. So yeah, do this and bring it out this way. I'm not going to connect it up to power yet because none of this is proliferated, which is not a bad idea. I might do that off camera. I'll just kind of do this number. And we're going to get some proliferation over here, get this proliferated, and get some more coal into the network so we can keep things up and running. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Do leave a comment down below what you'd like to see, what more you want to see, and how I'm progressing. Curious to see how my base is going to be now that I don't have to use spaghetti for everything. Because I am. Alright. Y'all take it easy. Catch you next time. Bye for now.